And that nigga did it how I always wanted to do it, and I'll never be able to do it like that.
You know what's crazy about all that? I actually missed that goddamn intro, but it's so old. That intro is so old. That I gotta do the intro. I apologize.
That's what happened. That was how many years ago now?
That's like 4 or 5 years old.
4 or 5?
I think it was 4 or 5 years old.
Mm.
That intro was before our first. Was like that intro's long. That's when we used to Zoom. Remember we used to Zoom?
Mm-hmm.
Put it out. We never did shit live. That's when we used to Zoom shit.
Zoom and Anchor FM.
Anchor FM was something different.
Anchor on the phone doing Anchor FM.
Yeah.
In cars trying to do Anchor. We in cars. Let me get this started because let me get y'all started in case y'all know we are. Hold on, I ain't gonna say nothing. Here we go. Boom. I don't know if you know where you are right now, but you're on the Hot Take Wrestling Podcast, episode 0 of season 9, baby. 9. We got almost as many episodes as One Piece up in here. I am the bearded one, Joe Freeland, aka El Bearded Bastard, aka God, he's toxic, aka why are you like this? Huh? Why are you like this, sir? Hot Take Wrestling Podcast, Toxic Jose. Good to see you guys again. Glad to have you guys here. Yo, appreciate all the follows. Appreciate so many things, bro. There's so many things I got to thank y'all for with like TikTok and everything else. I'm going to get into that after I introduce all my brothers. The next person I'm going to introduce stands at a tall height. I will not say what the height is because, ladies, you have to pick that for yourself. He only dates women from the ages of 28 to 45. You have to have a 401k, a retirement plan, and also a mortgage. Otherwise, he won't talk to you. Don't say nothing, no man, Logan. I got you. There we go, bro. Go ahead, introduce yourself.
All righty. Welcome to season 9 of the Hot Take Wrestling Podcast. Time to get into some big dog talk. I know y'all are used to us saying we the ones that we want to smoke, but that's copyrighted and it ain't ours. We just gonna be honest. It just fit. It fit for the time. Now, season 9, big dog talk. Let's get it.
Yeah. And obviously, my other brother in the room, the clutch connoisseur, the man with the plan, the one that gets the things going. Don't say nothing, big dog. I got you. Yeah, Will, talk to him, baby.
You know how long I've been waiting on this day? You know how much stuff went down in the time that we ain't been doing this? Like Logan Paul, U.S. champ right now.
Shit.
Shout out to Logan, baby.
Hey, let him have it. Let him have it.
You know, we got some stuff to talk about. I missed you guys. I missed everybody. This is new. Everything is new. Season 9 is new. We be doing some new stuff, new things, and I'm here for it. Let's do it.
Clutch Daddy Uso.
Clutch Daddy Uso. Clutch
It's
Daddy
just
Uso. Let me before we get started, let me talk my shit for a second. Hot Take Wrestling Podcast on TikTok is almost at 3,000 followers. Wow. I don't know how to thank y'all. Y'all follow up with content. Y'all follow up with stuff. Y'all like it. Y'all share it. Y'all favorite it. And do all type of stuff, man. And I can't thank you enough. I don't even know where to start. I only started just to be able to build the podcast and build the brand, and y'all have shown up and show out, man. I appreciate y'all immensely. But we almost have 1,500 followers on Instagram. We're pretty close. We got 1,200. We got 1,200. Or we got that we're following.
We pushing close to 13.
Okay, yeah, man. That's wild. That's wild.
I don't remember where it was. Yeah,
that's wild to me that y'all think that's so like all this, man. I ain't gonna lie, that's for y'all, man. Like that's crazy to me that y'all follow me. I'm grateful. I appreciate y'all. Y'all is awesome. Life is awesome. Life is beautiful. Now, Survivor Series. For the record, let's just dive right into it. I give everybody like 5-7 minutes. Have your takes, have your things ready. Now look, now if y'all kind of rusty, you've been off for a little while, so get right into it. Don't hesitate. Okay, you jump on these topics. You go for it.
Well, before we get to Survivor Series, I mean, we kind of got to talk about the Summer of Punk because, yeah, the way Summer went, it led to Survivor Series being just that much more magnificent. But match-wise, Survivor Series. All right. What was the match of the night for y'all? Because for me, like, Survivor Series was solid all the way through, right? But it left the men's War Games match left a little bit to want a little bit more to me. You know, the women, they went out there, they did their thing. You know what I'm saying? We had a couple more high flying moves from the top of the top versus the men, where it was a lot more ground and pound and pause on it. But overall, like, Survivor Series was solid. Survivor Series was very solid. That's my take. 3.5 out of 5 for sure. 3.5.
As much as I want to dissect each match and all that, I'll just flat out go. I say the best match of the night, the opening match with the women's War Games match. I felt like Io Shirai showed out. She took a step to the face when Charlotte did that moonsault. Some nice bumps in there. The Becky Lynch bump with Bayley off the top rope. I thought that was dope. But as much as I want to talk about the matches, Phil Brooks really came back.
Hold on 1 second. Save CM Punk.
Oh yeah. CM Punk. He returned to WWE. I distinctly remember sometime back episodes way in the past where I think I went like 13 minutes on said person. I remember thinking like this wouldn't even happen. Like he messed up so bad. How did we get here? But we're here. It happened at Chicago, main event style. It was like non-expected yet expected. The views say it all, like, you know, what the video did on social media the next day. And it's definitely something that everybody gonna talk about, but we gonna talk about it.
And it's one thing to have Randall Keith Orton return after 18 months. But to have Randall Keith Orton return and get basically Punk did this, and he did that to a bona fide first ballot Hall of Fame. Mm-hmm. Just to come out and just say, hey, Chicago, I'm here. Place went ape shit. shout out to my main man, Paul Levesque. Okay, because he knew what he was doing. Because from what I've heard in the rumblings, that deal the ink didn't dry until that morning. That morning of Survivor Series. Let that sink in.
Hold on one second. Ladies and gentlemen, the whiskey connoisseur, the man with all the great things going on in his life. As you can see, his name is now CM Punk Mark. Wow, you are really going forward right now. Hold on, brother. Hold on with that. Versace other Kenny G, bro. What's up, bro? What's up, man?
Can we just say that we all need to appreciate Bryan Danielson for volunteering, should I say, his cotton blend, eco-friendly white T-shirt for CM Punk to show up at Chicago.
Did you?
Thank you.
The fabric of the shirt.
He did show me the same white T. Bryan Danielson was in.
You got against cotton blends. Like, what's going on?
Oh
This
man!
man showed up with the Adidas on.
She changed it up. Hey, he had the Nikes on in TK land. Came back home, threw on the 3 strings.
Same Levi jeans.
Right. You know, but CM Punk, man, big dog talk. Let's get into it, man. CM Punk.
No, let's not get into it because I didn't give you my take on Survivor Series, and neither did the other Kenny G. See, this is why I have the mic.
Main event. See, this is why I got beef with you, main event.
Look, man. Wait.
Tribal Chief been sitting back.
I know where this is going.
Tribal Chief had to throw on the big chain for the wise man because the wise man couldn't be here tonight. But I digress. You are correct. Yeah. Yourself and the man known as Versace Kenny has not spoken your thoughts on Survivor Series yet.
He's Versace Kenny.
I thought the whole show came off pretty well, honestly. Favorite match was the men's war game, secondary, and then I would say the women's war game. I would appreciate if they gave Santos and Dragon Lee a little bit more time to cook because I thought they could have stole the show. Miz and Gunther had a good match for what it was. We knew what the story was behind that was a lot better than. I mean, the match was good too though because it's better than because the whole match was being set up during the promos. And we thought Miz was going to get destroyed. I thought it was going to be like a burial basically. And I enjoyed the way they told that story. I was underwhelmed by Rhea and Zoe. Someone pointed out it looked like there was a decent amount of botches there at times. And I thought that was potentially a show stealer as well. I was a little underwhelmed by that. Other than that, I thought the whole card was pretty good. So I was getting ready to go out Saturday. I was like, oh, it's another all the CM Punk chance. Bro, I had the wave cap on because it was winter. I put the wave cap on the winter hat. I was like, oh, CM Punk ain't showing up. Next thing I know, I'm about to cut off WWE Network. I was like, whoa. I was like, all right, well, guess not.
Yeah.
There is that.
Yeah.
Once again, shout out to Bryan Danielson. Plenty of white tees to spare.
So before we get into this whole spiel, I really think that the whole aspect of how Survivor Series was set up was beautiful. The match of the night was probably the women's match. I think everybody got a decent chance to cook. There were too many botches in the Rhea Zoe Stark match. That should have been an amazing match. The men's match was not better than the match last year. And
I agree with that.
And I think it was only because like my thoughts are like they knew Randy Orton was coming out and they made that the highlight of the night. Like I made a TikTok saying if they if they let us know that Randy Orton was going to come out, then chances are that CM Punk is going to be there. I said it's a dumb take. I didn't think it was going to happen.
Here's what I'll let you finish. And I'll rebuttal.
Okay. And I think the night I went to SmackDown the night before and it was lit. It was awesome. Shouts out to Dave for the anniversary and awesome.
Ill in the anniversary gift there.
Yeah. Awesome anniversary gift. Y'all probably gonna see it when it comes up on YouTube channel. So here's the thing about Survivor Series that I don't want people to forget about it. Full Gear, which happened probably like a couple weeks ago, was full of moments. And the match of that night was probably Swerve versus Hangman Page. Which was,
not even close. You're right.
Yeah, it was that made that pay-per-view.
Shout out to Swerve for real.
That made that pay-per-view. There wasn't a match coming close to that match. Even the MJF Jay White match. It was good. It was solid. It was okay. But that Hangman match, oh my God. Like nothing that they did at Survivor Series match-wise could combat with that.
And storytelling-wise, too. And
Yeah.
shout out to Heyman to not being like an egomaniac because he could have probably pulled that card and been like, we're going to do a whole 3-match series because, this is over and done with at this point. And that's cool that he was able to do that. I'll let you go back to what you were saying, though.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think the cool thing about all that is just that he got over on Heyman twice. Former AEW champion, former tag team champion twice. Clean. Pretty clean. There was some shenanigans, whatever, but pretty clean. And it still builds the rivalry that it still built up. Where it's one of those things where it's like they can still run it back if they wanted to, and it was just as good. Now, match wise, Survivor Series versus Full Gear. Full Gear wins just because of that match alone. Until the last 4 minutes of Survivor Series. The last 4 minutes of Survivor Series are literally no one knew that. You're telling you. Listen.
No. You got to do this properly. Do your last 4 minutes. Come on, main event.
Listen, the last 4 minutes of that whole thing, the last 4 minutes, Randy Orton comes out, kicks ass, does amazing things, blah 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 blah. Then you think that Damien's gonna cash in, he does it, and you're like, oh no, Randy Orton, oh my God, you're coming. First off, Randy Orton is swole. Pause. Big as fuck.
You got to pause on that. That dude looked
Randy looked great.
He looked
great.
tall. Like
big pause, but he looked great.
Jack.
You like an action figure.
Yeah, real shit. Like action figure. And then when he gets out there, it's like typical Randy Orton, doesn't miss a beat. He still got it. God damn, he still got it. And then the last minute and a half. You're like, fantastic.
There we go.
By the way, Bully Ray called it, and no one heard it on his podcast. He said, "What if Randy Orton comes out, kicks everybody's ass, all of a sudden they win the match, and then they just play CM Punk's music, and then they fade to black." But instead of fading to black, he came out. And he didn't engage with any wrestler, which I thought was actually pretty awesome because now it leaves everything up for interpretation. With that being said, and with that notion being said, fellas, talk to me about the return of Contract Money Punk.
Well,
hold on.
Well, we didn't see we didn't see some of the interactions on camera, right?
Yeah.
Carl's got his feelings.
Uno momento. Screw Billy Ray, son. Bully Ray. I said Billy Ray.
You call him Billy Ray.
Screw him, son. Because you know
and
what?
Billy Ray. Why you got his daughter?
I said
Billy
Phil
Ray got his daughter
Brooks
on
was
tour
coming
on stage
home.
for money.
I said Phil Brooks was coming home, KG. Did I not say that?
You didn't. Yeah, I mean you did. So I said, yeah. I think we all kind of like.
Bully Ray listens to Hot Take. He listen to me. Look at the camera. Willing to deal.
Woo!
Stop, woo! Stop stealing from High Tech, Ray, because you heard the old man right here. You heard the old man right here with the chain. You heard me. Woo!
I just want to put this out there.
Now,
that only
Yeet.
old man loaded.
apologies, my good friend Versace KG. Please do continue.
No, I was just gonna say that the whole thing is just hilarious to me from the standpoint that they had Seth Rollins playing up the whole angle where he's so pissed. I'm like, bro, you've been calling this man out for the last X amount of years. You have been mimicking this man's gimmick, and I hope Punk like destroyed this man on the mic. And I feel like he is, because like I said, outside of Miz and the heel KO, don't nobody in WWE want to see CM Punk on the mic. He gonna destroy Seth Rollins to the point where it's like this man gonna have to go back into like a closet somewhere. This ain't be having a crush on Becky Lynch, nothing like that, because ain't nobody touching this dude on the mic in WWE right now. Unless you bring like a heel John Cena.
Talk your shit, KG.
He's gonna destroy this man. This man stole the best in the world gimmick in 2019. He stole the Messiah gimmick in 2020 when he was terrorizing the Mysterio family. What did CM Punk do in 2010? Sing Happy Birthday to Aaliyah as straight as Messiah with the big beard and the black hair. What did Seth Rollins do in 2020? Stole that man's whole gimmick, terrorizing Mysterios with long hair, big beard. Seth, he went after Dominic. I'm like, bro, you still in this man's gimmick for the last 3 years. Like, it's just gonna be embarrassing. Like, I will say this: CM Punk get his main event at WrestleMania this year finally.
Night one,
right?
Night one.
Because Cody gonna finish the story. Cody,
Yep.
what's gonna happen is will Cody finish the story for Donald Trump become president again?
Cody Rhodes will be able to actually finish the story. God, I hope Donald Trump does.
Now there's an American nightmare for you, but
A real American nightmare.
I ain't mad at it because I'm not gonna. This ain't a political podcast, but screw the Democrats right now for even putting Biden up as a nomination.
Bro, he's 80 plus years old. Like he's
It's
not.
not about the age. It's like it's look, real quick.
Terrible.
No matter who's in office, like somebody even pointed out, some of the worst countries in terms of police violence are Democrats in terms of who's in government. But let's get back to wrestling. Let's be honest.
Realistically, these 4 years, we could have took a break. We could have just went independent and then had no president and then started over 4 years from now. That's what we really should have did, because both candidates wasn't going to work. But
Yeah.
I think
and I'll let Will and Joe get their takes. Honestly, I'll just side. I thought they set it up great. Like I said, I thought Survivor Series was over. I'm getting ready to go out somewhere. What an electric night! Michael Cole closing out the show. I'm like, whoa. And I know there wasn't like a joke this time. That one time Paul Heyman did. I was like, all right, this dude's really back this time. I was like, all right, well, hell froze over, as Triple H's caption said.
Shout out to Bret Hart because it froze over first with him.
bro.
Facts. No, there's been other times, but like, it was not that reaction though. It was insane. Like, granted, I get it. That's the hometown, but like, honestly, outside of, in terms of the crowd reaction, maybe Rock when he came back in 2011 because the whole guest host of WrestleMania. Brock is up there when he came back the night of WrestleMania 28. That was insane. Even though the people knew that seeds were planted on the terms of reading message boards, there was just a lot of speculation. Everybody thought this was like, this is dead and done. Whatever, he's gone. Once again, this is CM Punk's last dance. So I'll just decide, even though I got my name as CM Punk Mark. You can't mess this up.
I think you just did like a whole Chicago euphemism by saying it was CM Punk's last dance. That's dope.
That's what the whole point was, right?
I see what you did. Okay, that was dope. That was fire. I like that. That's fire.
It. This is it. Like, he can't mess up again. Like, he can't be on the.
Oh, he can mess up again, but
He can, but you know what I mean? Like,
he can't. He can't mess it up.
Like, obscure company will sign him, but I mean, like, in terms of like national television, this is it.
He has a behavioral clause in his contract.
Yeah, like,
which is terrible for a grown man. But continue.
it is. But, also, like, but some of the people that are against him, like, we saw the whole, like I said, I put it in the group chat, the whole Rhea Ripley thing, her reaction. I'm like, sweetheart, I don't even want to say the word sweetheart because that sounds genderphobic and all that. It's like, you're in the right era at the right time. You're tatted up as two. You be looking as a misfit. You came in the right era. as talented as she is, she's phenomenal. Honestly, outside of Gunther, in terms of WWE, Rhea's the wrestler of the year in terms of who's the most valuable. It's between her and Gunther in terms of WWE talent. I don't know. You can go to AEW. I would say MJF, who's been the most valuable wrestler. They're the three of them are neck and neck in terms of American wrestling. I don't watch NJPW, so I don't want to crap on Okada or Tetsuya Naito, or I don't want to butcher anyone's name. Don't put you see this podcast. The point is, in terms of wrestling I watch, those are the three. It's with no they're interchangeable. MJF, Rhea, Gunther. Bryan Danielson's up there too. He's just been had a lot of injuries, and like I said, I'll hurry up and wrap this up so everybody else can talk. But the point is, she would not get this push in another era. She's tatted up. She does not fit that mold. That dude laid the groundwork for someone being an outsider. Rhea is an outsider. Let's be real. She's tatted up. I don't care if she came in as blonde. She's tatted up from head to toe. They would not accept her in any other era if Triple H is not running this company. So the fact that she got so pissed apparently too, whatever.
Rhea in another era would be Victoria.
Exactly. Someone who was underutilized, could have been the top of the tier. Exactly, old man. Logan. There you go.
I want to fight.
All right, that's all I gotta say.
I want to fight you all right now, but I'm gonna keep it to myself because we only got so much time. But I
mean, mommy's on top, but it's the truth.
Listen. Luna Vachon was a valet at one point. Sensational Cher was a valet at one point, and there were some other female wrestlers that were pretty amazing. Victoria was an amazing wrestler for what she actually was in the first place. I don't feel like that was a middle finger to CM Punk because of who CM Punk is. I feel like the narrative of CM Punk is what that middle finger is for, which honestly is warranted. Just saying, like, because
for her though.
But here's the point though: Seth Rollins is like their top tier babyface, but Seth Rollins is a dick though. This man was shitting on Will Ospreay because he makes more money than him. But if Punk ever said I make more money than you,
right.
Think about that. I'm just saying. Buddy Murphy, check our bank accounts. Chelsea's not.
Say it again, Logan.
Will Ospreay.
Oh, I said unless he did something over there to Buddy Murphy while he was in AEW, I wouldn't see why she would have any gripes with him.
But that's my thing.
But also,
go ahead.
But
I didn't do that. My hands were in my pocket all the time. I didn't do that.
Yeah. But go ahead and say your part, Jay. He reboot.
I think what we're forgetting is that like he has a reputation, and the reputation precedes himself. If CM Punk, everybody said that they don't want CM Punk in their locker room or whatever. They know that because of everything that's going on with AEW. Number one, AEW handled it poorly too. They did a terrible job of handling CM Punk. They did a shit job of handling CM Punk. And I'm talking about the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega in particular. Young Bucks being wrestling EVPs is not beneficial to the company in any shape, fashion, or form at all. Because you're not coming from an EVP status. You're not coming from an area where you're doing something for business. Now you're in an area where it's more so predicated about your performance in the ring and also your performance outside of the ring. And you can't focus on both when you're doing that. It's impossible to do. It doesn't make sense. CM Punk got CM Punk out of there along with some of the other shenanigans that happened there as well. Was CM Punk treated wrongly at All In when they didn't have his ride ready and they gave him like a shit backstage area and shit things? Yes, he was wrong. That is absolutely correct because as talent, they're supposed to have their shit booked. They're not supposed to have stuff together and everything else. Now, whether you want to give it to EVP or whether you want to give that to anybody else, that is what it is. But at the end of the day, CM Punk's behavior got out of there too because he is a grown-ass 40-plus-year-old man who needs to have the last fucking word. And he got it at Survivor Series to AEW. Now, is it right? Is it fair? Hell no. Stupid. Doesn't make any sense whatsoever. I don't get it. I don't know things. But it happened.
Am I back?
Yeah.
Cool.
You're frozen.
Yes, boys.
Don't say that.
I think I like that.
Pause. Oh, I can finally say pause, right?
I think I'm a fan of Pretty
That
Days.
was a terrible segue. Like terrible.
That was my bad. I think I'm a fan of Pretty Deadly, and I don't know
That was
why.
intentionally.
It is
You-
not
what?
it is not in any shape, fashion, or form. I think they're catchy to me.
Pretty Deadly ain't nothing but Billy and Chuck in 2023.
That's why I like them.
I don't know
That's
how
why you like
transitioned from CM Punk to Pretty Deadly.
Because he said yes.
They're male Disney
Also,
princesses. How
I'm
did
gonna
you
come
get
back,
to them?
and once again, since I came into CM Punk mark, I'm not gonna completely defend this dude to the dead end of the world, but let's be fair. Once again, this dude paved the way for a lot of these people, and they, because of the way he quote unquote behaved, they are very fortunate. They weren't getting John Cena versus John Laurinaitis in the main event. They were getting main event spots because this dude was like the path that him and Daniel Bryanson made for them. Let's be honest. Seth Rollins didn't have to worry about John Laurinaitis and John Cena in the main event. That was intentional. Whether it was because of CM Punk's backstage behavior and his aura around him, Seth Rollins is not a good human being. Let's be honest. Or Kobe Lopez. I'm sorry if he sees this. This man cheated on his whole fiance. He is not a good person.
Who,
I'm
Becky?
sorry.
You should know Becky.
No, his
No,
fiance.
first
fired
fiance.
him.
You mean the fiance with the swastika? Oh no, she had to
No,
get that.
that's what that's what he
Yeah,
cheated on her
she had to get it,
with.
honestly.
That's the one he ended up with. This dude's not a good person. Like, let's be honest.
Let's have
That
let's
man
have-
be
Well, she
that
did
man
something
be calling
radical
other
to
people
him.
bitches. This man got taken down by somebody our height, and he acts like a tough guy. He
let's have
called
this
people bitches on the microphone in his promos, bro. Like, you not a tough guy. Why are you acting like this?
Let's have this conversation. I don't think a lot of wrestlers are good people. Except
No, but he comes off as like, I'm a badass. Like, outside of Roman Reigns, like, okay, who would you be afraid to see in the back alley? Maybe Roman Reigns, out of people, Gunther.
which
Seth
Rollins
Rollins don't come up on that list.
which Roman Reigns? Blue-eyed Roman Reigns or brown-eyed Roman Reigns?
There you go.
Badass Samoan Roman Reigns. Blue-eyed Roman Reigns ain't scaring me. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna be like, hey, bro, take the contacts out your ass before you start fighting. This is I'm gonna poke you in the face.
Outside of Brock Lesnar,
On another note, I thought Joe was drinking Taylor Port. I don't know what's going on over there.
Oh no, I'm not. Hey, listen, I drink Taylor Port one time in my life. It tastes like Robitussin and confusion. I'm not doing it. I refuse. Taylor Port tastes like Robitussin and confusion. You have it. Taylor Port tastes like Robitussin and space-time continuum. Yep. There it is. It tastes like alternate universes. It don't make sense. It doesn't. It feels like it feels like Spider-Man No Way Home.
just like Jinder Mahal is WWE champion.
That
Hey,
happened.
hey, do not hinder gender.
That happened. It happened though.
Okay, sorry,
Can I
Great
give-
Khali.
can I give a,
Well, no, I would praise Great Khali. At least Jinder was like,
I want to give somebody credit. I can't remember who said it, but somebody said Punishment Martinez is going to cash in on the NXT champion. And I so believe that, especially with the returns of Randall Keith
that was
Orton.
me.
That was KG.
KG, I think you're 1,000% on to something. The way
I mean,
you've been
'cause if he cash
seeing,
in now, he gonna lose. Ain't no way he walking out because the way I see it, Cody finishing the story. They're not about to have Cody lose. I mean, he got it for a year, I guess. That means until summer of next year.
Does
Cody
CM
walking out WrestleMania 40. I feel like CM Punk and Seth Rollins is the
night one.
World Heavyweight Championship match.
Yep.
We don't want him to settle because the dude got white hot. It's sad for him. I don't want to he's making his more money we making. Sorry, if LA Knight, I guess he walking out with the U.S. Championship because clearly LA Knight and Logan Paul is going to be WrestleMania 40 at this point.
They've already had their little beef. That's gonna happen. You're right.
and that's gonna be money.
Yeah, I mean they planted the seeds. It sucks for him. Like,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not to say nothing can't change, but see, this is why they got to stop playing this whole. Oh, we're playing in the long run. No, nah, bro. Roman been feuding with the same for like the last 2 years, bro. He feuded with Drew twice. He feuded with his own cousin twice. He feuded with KO 3 times. Like, bro, like it's time for him to drop this title. He should have lost it last year. Now you got LA Knight out here doing him bogus for no reason.
I think the LA Knight was more so predicated for something to see if he's able to handle that main event spot.
No, I get it. No, I get it. Everybody knows the Brock Lesnar treatment, Joe. I get you, brother. But the problem is, what I'm saying is, you don't know when people are gonna catch fire, and then you sitting on holding this whole WWE used to focus on people breaking records because that's the cute thing now. That's a trend now. Everybody breaks records. That's why it's like Gunther's deserving because first of all, that's to me, like I said a long time ago, that should have been Randy Savage's record. That was Vince being petty for some reason. I don't know how the hell Hunky Tonk Man passed Randy Savage, the only Intercontinental Champion before Gunther. Anyway, everybody's breaking records now. That's the thing.
You don't think Roman
Reigns
Reigns deserving of that? You don't think Roman Reigns is deserving of that?
He's on fire, but bro, it's redundant now.
But
What is he doing? They're running out of opponents, is what I'm saying.
What I'm saying, you don't think Roman Reigns is deserving of breaking the record the way he has?
No, his shit's redundant, bro. It's the same formula every match. This was the one time at Crown Jewel in the last 5-6 months where we got a different story being told. Roman goes out there, puffs his chest up, slow ass match. I'm gonna put you in a headlock. You're gonna battle back. I'm gonna clothesline you. Then I'm gonna slow you down. Bro, it's boring as fuck, bro. I'm sorry. This shit's dull.
Go ahead.
It was
ahead,
cool the first year.
That's because Roman is Brock now.
It's boring, bro.
You know how formulaic Brock Lesnar's matches were? Enter Roman Reigns. That's the role that Roman plays. Once Roman does drop that title, he's going to definitely play the role that Brock Lesnar has played for the last 10 years.
It's boring, bro.
I think
the storytelling's good, but like that just don't come off. Outside of the stuff with Bryan Danielson and Cesaro was a breath of fresh air, but it's boring. It's the same formulaic match every time.
If Triple H wasn't running the show right now, I think we could almost say for sure, matter of factly, The Rock would be entering the Royal Rumble as a surprise entrance in January and be winning. And they'd be having Rock versus Roman.
The problem with that is Roman still gonna go over. That's the problem. I don't need Roman for a third. It's already been 3 years, bro.
I think
4 years as him as champion.
Real quick,
because ain't no way Rock taking that title off him.
This is what I say about this. Roman Reigns for a 4 to 6 year run was the most consistent in-ring performer, whether he was handed the opportunities or whether he was given the opportunities. No matter
Roman. It's the same formulaic match, bro.
Hold on a second.
I don't need to see 5,000 spots, but I don't need to see you puffing your chest every match that started. Then eventually you get someone in the headlock. But it's boring, bro. I'm sorry.
It's just like every CM Punk match that was in AEW except for the dog collar match. You watch those matches after
CM
him.
Punk was a babyface, though. He wasn't supposed to lead. We always said CM Punk is not meant to be.
Match. You can't tell me.
Wait, here's the thing, bro. Wait. I'm not even asking I'm CM Punk mark on my thing. CM Punk at this point is 40-some years old. He's not 36, 37, or however Roman is.
He had no good match.
He's not a heel. CM Punk is a heel. As a heel CM Punk, we know that's the best CM Punk we're going to get.
You can't show me one good match.
Hey, KG, talk your shit. Look at him coming through.
Listen, like everybody's saying, Roman doesn't need to have a title for that long. But no one is showing me a viable option of someone else being able to hold that title. Seth Rollins has had the title for 6 months, and people are already sick of it. We just got behind LA Knight in the first place to be able to do something. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, they got to wrestle in WrestleMania for the main event in the first place.
You just named 2 people that could have taken the title off of him, though.
I gave you time to go. I gave you time. Hold on 1 second. Roman Reigns is what he is, the needle mover. No one else.
What needle mover, bro? If
that's your product, wait, bro. If that's your product, if that's the guy, and no one else is the guy, then why would you just give it to somebody else just to appease us? No. It does not work that way, whatever. When MJ was playing, he was like, you know what? Y'all deserve a championship this year. Go ahead and go. No, I'm taking your effing head off, and I'm holding on to this belt. No one else is getting it.
Whoa.
That's it.
Whoa.
That's all.
Tony Kukoc couldn't get no real tick.
Tony. It's the truth. Everybody's like, Roman Reigns holding the title for 3 years is too long. So who else is going to hold it?
Stop.
And make you money.
This man is not Michael Jordan in the 90s. Michael Jordan in the 90s argued with the greatest player of all time. He is not Stone Cold Steve Austin in the Attitude Era. That's what you just compared Roman Reigns to. This man was the face of the company when the seats were getting tarped off. They could not sell out arenas with this man as a babyface. Stone Cold Steve Austin was the best big office draw. That's That's who you're comparing this man to. This man is needle mover. He came up with that because he compared CM Punk to Rock and John Cena. Then he named himself the needle mover. First of all, let's not pretend like he was calling himself one. He was like, "Oh, CM Punk's not a needle mover. Oh, you know what? Oh, I was talking about the Rock and John Cena. Oh, WWE, let's market myself as needle mover, bro. He ain't moving no needles like that. He's the right time at the right. Like, I'm not saying CM Punk's that guy either. Granted, I see the CM Punk mark on my page, whatever. Nah, let's relax. They blew the chance on Kevin Owens. This man has not held a single championship in 7 years, bro. Think about that. You know how much you love KO. This man has not held a single championship since 2017. Think about that.
Yeah, I know, because
No, I'm saying you're saying this like you want Roman. You'd rather have Roman Reigns for
As a
3
champion?
years doing the same formulaic matchups. I'm gonna walk around puffing my chest out. Ha ha ha! I'm the tribal chief. I'm gonna put you in a headlock.
You see what we're doing right now?
I'm gonna close on you in the corner.
You see what we're doing? Right
You're gonna make a comeback. I'm gonna headlock you again.
Bro, you proved my point. You see what we're doing right. We're not arguing about Kevin Owens. We're not arguing about Sami Zayn.
No, but I'm saying you said he did the title off him. You saying Kevin Owens wasn't worthy?
For 3 years straight, for 4 or 5 years straight, we didn't want him to be anywhere near WrestleMania. We booed him when he had cancer. We booed him when he won Royal Rumble because Daniel Bryan didn't win the Royal Rumble. We booed him on every single occasion. Now he is finally champion. And in the last ladder of COVID, he was carrying us after Drew carried us for so long in the first place. At this point, we wouldn't complain about Roman Reigns having the championship at all if it was somebody else. We'd get bored of that championship the same way we get bored with Seth Rollins. Roman
That's
Reigns,
you though, because you for some reason you don't fuck with Cody.
Can we
Cody should have had that last year, bro.
Cody winning
Can we be
the
honest?
belt.
Can we be
Cody winning the belt now is a bigger deal now because you've seen the progression of it. If he'd have won it at WrestleMania or whatever, we'd been like, that was good. That's fine. But now, if he wins the second time at WrestleMania 40, it's going to be like the end of the world for everybody. And I'm saying this, I'm not saying this because I believe in Roman Reigns as a wrestler. And I wasn't comparing him to Michael Jordan. I'm saying that at this point, Michael Jordan was literally the epitome of NBA basketball. When you say WWE, you're going to say 4 or 5 people. Roman Reigns, Stone Cold Steve Austin, John Cena, or The Rock.
But what era? What are you talking about now?
In general. That's how people see it. That's how they see it.
As much as we crap on that dude, Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold, Rock, Shawn Michaels, Undertaker.
No, bro.
Roman ain't in that conversation, bro.
And they don't even talk about Taker no more because it's Roman now. He's on Jimmy.
You don't talk about Taker no more.
All right.
PG era don't
All
talk
right,
about
hold
Taker
on,
no more.
guys. Hold on. Hold your horses. The artist, also known as King in the Black Robe. You're looking a little perturbed over there, my friend. What are your thoughts on this ongoing incident right now?
Okay, I definitely have some stuff on my mind for a minute. So the Roman Reigns thing, KG, I was just thinking as you were saying it. You know what your problem is with Roman Reigns for real? You hate that you're used to it. That's the point, bro. That's the point. Look in here. That's the point. You're supposed to hate it. You're supposed to hate it. It's supposed to go on and on. It's a running gag where he's gonna win no matter what. You are supposed to feel the way you do. Roman works. That's why you're the bee that's drew to his honey in that regard, bro. If you don't know how he's drawing, your opinion is exactly it. CM Punk. Are we going to be honest and act like we're going to see a real wrestling match from him and Seth Rollins right now? Is anybody excited to see that, wrestling wise? Be honest, anybody right now say as a heel,
not babyface CM Punk. Because CM Punk was never. He's not at this point athletically. He's not a babyface anymore because he tries to appeal to the younger crowd where they pop off of the high rope, plancha moves and all that. That's beyond him at this point. He's better as a mat wrestler.
So do you
I mean,
think
even
that
on
they
the
wanted
mic,
to
though, I'm saying
waste
he's
that
an
crowd
asshole on the
reaction,
mic.
turning him into a guy they got to boo now?
Wait, what'd you say?
Did you
I
think
didn't
that
hear you.
WWE wants to waste that crowd reaction just so they can boo him? It's
How
not gonna
many
happen, bro.
times? I mean, they did it. Not that reaction. He wasn't as hot as he was now, but didn't they turn him heel at the peak of his popularity when they turned on Rock?
He damn near 50, bro.
45. Y'all be putting like 10 years on people for no reason.
You got to
Bro, his
round up.
knees
They taught us that in elementary school.
You had to round up. He literally just turned 45.
His knees are 87, bro, and you know this.
Hey,
Don't
you
give
saw,
it to KG.
Y'all
You
know.
saw
see
him
when he tried to do that buckshot lariat on Hangman Page and buckled.
That's what I'm saying. He hurt his
And that
ankle
just
jumping
happened.
over a railing, KG.
That happened only because he wasn't under the watchful eye of Paul Levesque. It would have never happened in WWE. This is why Tony Khan is so fucking trash. He has all of these people that can have that product as a premium product, and he's not utilizing not one of them. We got fucking Mark Henry over there. It's time for the main event. That's the only thing you're gonna use Mark Henry for? Are you fucking kidding me? You got Big Show over there. Big Show shouldn't be having no fucking.
This man got Tony Schiavone on commentary.
Like, what are we doing here?
Talk your shit. Talk your shit.
Tony Khan is trash. He is totally. Joe has been saying this for years now. He is totally the Mark that's playing SmackDown versus Raw 2008 and building playing build the GM. That's what he's doing. He's terrible. He's fucking terrible. MJF is he's a treasure over there, dude. He's been killing it. Who else was gonna make a kangaroo kick get over? Seriously.
Yeah, or the double clothesline. Yeah.
Who else was gonna do that?
Nobody else is gonna do that.
When MJF fucking leave. Yo, the writing is on the wall. I don't know if everybody paying attention.
Wait.
Cody was the man over there.
Well, I'll let Logan finish.
I'm just saying, Cody was the man over there. If Cody left in the midst of being the man, we didn't know there was no kind of tension. We didn't know there was no kind of rumblings of him being displeased, him or his wife. There was nothing. They had a whole show. When have y'all ever known TNT that had reality shows like that, just following people? They gave this man his own show. That's how much of a big deal he was. QT Marshall just left.
That happened.
Like the writing is on the wall. The Bucks, when the Bucks and the Cleaner leave, don't be surprised. Because they next. When MJF leave, don't be surprised. He next.
He's not leaving.
I heard he signed an extension of 2029.
I heard that too.
And that is the only reason he's not leaving. That's it. I'll give TK that for securing him. But Swerve, I'm so glad that you let Swerve. I hope they don't jag. But Swerve and Keith Lee, you know, they made them tag champs, but they're not doing nothing with Keith Lee right now.
Ethan Page needs to leave. I know he just re-signed
last year. I'm hoping Scorpio leave. Like, I digress, man. I'm going on the rant.
No, Ethan Page, I said this like a month or two ago. He'd be like a legit heel in WWE, one of the few they don't have. And the last thing I was getting back about Roman, the thing I'm saying is, bro, he reminds me of Triple H in Evolution when he got out of shape, bro. Like, you're not doing nothing we ain't seen. It's not saying he need to lose to any and everybody, but they missed the boat on several people. Like, you remember when RVD should have got the title or Booker T? Yeah. That's the point I'm making about Roman. I'm not saying the dude's trash. Like, I get it. It's a great gimmick. But you missed the boat on Sammy. You missed the boat on Cody. We don't know if these dudes going to be healthy, bro. They're not getting no younger. They older than Roman. That's the point I'm making. These dudes are white hot. And you're like, well, we're going to keep the title on Roman. We're going to keep this story going. And then what we going to do? We don't know if these dudes gonna be healthy. That's the point I'm making. I'm not saying Roman's trash, but like, it's boring, bro. It's not that I don't like the dude. I follow the dude on IG. I like the dude, but it's boring. Y'all don't want to acknowledge this. You see what I did that?
Okay,
it's
bro.
Boring.
KG.
If for no other reason, my bad, real quick. If for no other reason to root for Reigns while things are going for him the way they are, He gonna be like Hulk Hogan record soon, bro.
Yeah.
Let him beat Hogan first. Complain later. For after that part. The day he beat him, the next day, say fuck Roman Reigns and go crazy. But let him beat Hogan.
Yeah, and then Rich Holland takes the title off of him. That'll be great because everybody else will be injured.
Fuck that. That'll be the day I turn TV off.
I'm just saying.
All right. Calm
down. I'm gonna be realistic.
Somebody in place.
If Big E ain't got the like money in the bank when that scenario transpires, no.
I'm gonna be
You know
realistic.
what? I'd be happy to give. You know what? I'd be happy to get Joe's bottle of Damian Priest cash in if he breaks Hogan record. Now, as you said that, out of pettiness.
He's gonna cash in on Ilya. That's all. What we have to acknowledge here, pun intended, where are we going with Sammy as champion? I guarantee you, Sammy would have held that title maybe 3 months.
It would have been fine with. It's just he was too white hot not to give it. That's all I was saying.
3 months.
Sammy
You just gotta realize people are white
really
hot.
good matches and then lost.
Also, my side hurt.
But the same thing. But the
Same
same
with Kevin Owens. They weren't gonna make Kevin Owens. They're not gonna do that. He'd have got maybe Kevin would have got maybe 6. He would have got 2 quarters.
And then drop the belt to the North. How he would. Yeah.
because now the championship isn't about the championship is no longer about who the best wrestler is. The championship is literally about who is good at all those things. Who's the most popular? Who's the best at what they do for the most part? Like, I'll be honest with you, the reason why Kevin Owens' Universal Championship run was so good, Chris Jericho. Those are facts. Like, that's you can't dispute that. That the list, the friendship, that was fire. That doesn't mean Kevin Owens wasn't a great wrestler. Didn't have any great matches during that run. But there's factors that lead up to that. Like when you said Triple H Evolution, the reason why he was such a great champion was Ric Flair, Randy Orton, the evolution of trying to keep the belt on him. All those antics all the time to be able to do that type of stuff made it what it actually was. And then on top of that, if you add in the small idiosyncrasies within the bloodline in the first place, that's what make it just as good too. Don't get me wrong here. I'm not saying that Roman Reigns is like the GOAT or one of them or like one of the best to ever do it. I'm saying that he's complicated enough to be champion and he's entertaining enough to keep the championship belt because of what's going on around him. It is not just him. Like Roman Reigns,
bro, he's reputing feuds. That's the problem I'm saying. He's feuded with Drew McIntyre 2 or 3 times. He's feuded with Kevin Owens 2 or 3 times. He's feuded with Jey Uso 2 or 3 times. He's feuded with Brock Lesnar 2 or 3 times. He's feuded with Edge 2 or 3 times. That's what I'm saying. It's repetitive. That's what I'm getting at. I'm not saying his character.
Wait. Who was in control of that when he was doing it?
I'm not blaming him, bro. What I'm saying is, if that's the case, it's a sign that it's time. If you're running out of compelling storylines, that's the point I'm making. It's not even just a formulaic setup of his matches. It's repetitive opponents. What more can you tell storyline wise? That's the point I'm getting at. I thought I established it earlier. I thought I said that the first when I got off rip, but yeah, I'm gonna repeat that. How many people can he feud with that he's not feuded with yet, where it's compelling? To the point where like, he's skipping opponents at this point. It's like, they're running out of ideas. He hadn't feuded with AJ in 7 years. We ain't got an AJ Styles feud yet. At least go there. Stop. I mean, he didn't even feud with Jimmy. Like, we got a little touch there, like he's being rebellious. But I mean, this dude done feuded with 5 people.
Do you really want to see
that's unheard of?
Do you really want to see a Jimmy Uso versus Roman Reigns match? Are we being honest here? Jimmy ain't ready for no singles match.
It's a different storyline.
I have a question.
No yeet.
But he's always like that.
I have a question. What is the most compelling storyline in the WWE thus far?
Right now?
In general.
They don't have one right now.
What was it?
The Bloodline was for a minute.
I rest my case. All right, let's go to CM. I rest my case.
But it's run its course, though. That's the point I'm making. That's to the point they're running out of ideas, and he's repeating feuds. how you resting your case when he's repeating feuds? That means there's time to leave this shit alone and drop the title because there's nowhere else to go.
That's a
We're
booking
saying
thing,
the
though. That's
exact
not
same
all right.
thing. There's
It's
no
beating a
one
dead
else
horse.
that's as compelling as Roman Reigns and the Bloodline. We're saying
It's as compelling as it's gonna get, is what I'm saying. So where do you go? You want to
He
watch?
had
You want to watch
nowhere
the same
else to
movie
go.
over and over?
The reason why people want Roman to lose is because he's held it for 3 years, which means
It's not-
WWE
Bro,
is
what
making
else
so
are you
much
going
money
is what
on
I'm saying.
WrestleMania because they want Roman Reigns to
So
lose.
you're entertained
We're
by him
saying
feuding with
the
the same
same
people
thing.
3 times.
KG, we're saying the same thing. We're saying,
But
the
I'm
same
saying,
thing.
why are
Right.
you entertained at this point? What's
I'm
keeping you
entertained
to want
because-
him to keep the title?
Because I'm entertained because we get LA Knight, because we get to see Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens grow. We get to see actual Cody Rhodes grow in different ways too, because they're not competing, they're learning. They're learning how to be those guys. They're learning how to be certain pillars. Roman Reigns
Outside of LA
being-
Knight, they were already those guys, though.
They're because bro, think about it like this.
But
Think
I'm saying
about
outside of LA Knight,
Wait,
they were already
hold on.
those guys.
Think
Bro.
about it like this. You can't name me one guy in AEW that's at the level of MJF of a match you really want to see. You can't say Jay White. You've seen that. That wasn't even the best match on the card. You can't say Hangman Page. He had the best match with somebody else. You can't say Kenny Omega. That doesn't even matter anymore because he was champion a long time ago in the first place. That's my point. Roman Reigns is so good at not being there that allows other people to be as good. So now you want him to lose. WWE is doing exactly what they wanted to do in the first place. We have one guy that we know we can put the belt on as the main event champion because he's done it for 4 or 6 years, and they hate his guts. Roman was like, you know what? Y'all do hate my guts. I'm going to give you exactly what you want. I'm not going to be here. I'm going to be champion. I'm going to be a cocky jerk. I am going to be good enough in the ring, and I'm not going to overdo it and oversaturate it. The matches he had with Braun Strowman, spectacular, fucking awesome. The matches that he's had with AJ Styles, spectacular, awesome. And you know what he got from that? Boo! Get this guy off the stage. Get him out of here. Roman said, screw that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm the heel. I'm the bad guy. What can I do to make this narrative the best way that I can make it? I'm not going to show up when you want me to. I am going to be the meanest and worst asshole in there. I am not going to broaden my horizons as a wrestler. I am going to be the anti-pro wrestler. I am a sports entertainer. I paid when I get there, period. That is the reason why this is. Changing the championship on anybody else would be boring. We'd complain about it like we do with Seth Rollins. We'd complain about it where we thought that Shinsuke should have won or Finn should have won, and then Damien should have cashed in, and blah, blah, blah. No. That's why with Seth Rollins is champion. He's our
ain't no we because I only argue for 2 people, bro. I said maybe KO. I threw KO out there because he had the one championship in X amount of years. But real talk, it should have been Sammy or Cody. KO, I was understandable with. The only reason I said KO because they went back to it. Sammy and Cody got one chance. KO got the one chance, and I understood why they didn't do it. It was during the pandemic when anybody really have popped for it. There was no one there. But Sammy, okay, then once again, I understood it. They weren't going to do that title change before WrestleMania. So I'm accepting that.
How entertaining was Sami Zayn's run as NXT champion? How entertaining was Sami Zayn's run as NXT champion?
He got injured. You can't really judge it.
How entertaining was Kevin Owens' run as US champion? How entertaining was Cody Rhodes? Wait, hold on. How entertaining was Cody Rhodes' run as TNT champion?
I mean, here's the thing, bro. Did they also have Paul Heyman and Michael Hayes writing everything for them?
No, they didn't. But that's my point.
Oh, there you go. You think it's
not entertaining? It's not entertaining. We're not in the space. We're not
don't have Paul Heyman and Michael Hayes writing everything for them.
That's fine. We're not in the space of pro wrestlers anymore, bro. Roman Reigns prints money. It's like he said when he was in NXT. I am a walking $1 million check. And he was right. No matter what factors cause that. If you make Kevin Owens champion, it'll be a bunch of great matches, but people won't watch it. If you make Sami Zayn champion, we'll be so excited for Sami, but we won't watch it because it's boring. We hate this man being champion so much that we literally every
You
week.
do
as
realize that
TikTok-
everybody you named is a better talker than this dude without the backing of him, of the
But
people I just
they're
named?
not entertaining, KG. They're not.
not
I don't know how
entertaining?
many other times I can say it. This is
How
the
are they not
narrative,
entertaining?
KG. They're
How are
not
they not
entertaining.
entertaining?
It's what you want to happen, but it's
But
not.
how are they
gonna
not
happen
entertaining?
if
I'm
they don't
asking
print
you.
money.
If-
They don't print money, KG. They don't print money. He is a.
They don't bring the casual fan like a Roman Reigns does.
It's it,
Roman
bro.
Reigns was being casual fans when the tarp in the arena was blacked
That's
out.
when
Off the
he
arena.
was being
He was bringing
booked.
money then.
That's when he
That's
was
when he
being
was being
booked as the
booked.
face. He does. They don't print. Listen, bro. Look, you don't gotta like it, but the fact that you're arguing with me about someone else being champion is exactly what he wants. You're just giving him what he wants. Now you have to talk
That's what I
about it.
said.
He's like the boogie.
We always
That's
have
what
to
he
talk about him, bro. We always have to talk about him. What I'm saying is, you're telling me, show me the numbers. Because once again, I'll show you numbers. Even though me and Will got into it, the only reason I said John Cena was better is because he was less injury prone. Money shows Randy Orton drew more money for WWE when he was champion than John Cena did. Put that out
Who
there.
was the more entertaining
I'm
champion?
just saying, the reason I argue John Cena is because of his longevity and his he was less injury prone.
But
Randy Orton draws more money than them as champion. How much money is Roman Reigns drawing as champion compared to other people? We don't know the other people because they ain't giving him a chance.
Because
That's
what
the point
is-
I'm arguing.
What is WWE, KG? World Wrestling Entertainment.
Once again, though, Joe, if they don't give these people the title, how do you know what they're going to draw?
Because they had their runs, KG, and their runs
Who had
weren't
a run at NXT? You compare NXT
Hey,
to
bro,
Raw and
listen.
SmackDown?
KG. I just asked a simple question. When Kevin Owens was Universal Champion, what made his run so great? The answer is Chris Jericho. There are certain factors with being a world heavyweight champion. It is not the same as in the 90s when Shawn was champion, when Bret Hart was champion, when Taker was champion for a little bit, or when Stone Cold was champion. Do you know why? Because there's now other factors that have to go into it, because now it's more so for entertainment purposes. Roman Reigns was never entertaining to us until he was an asshole, till he was a jerk.
But
And
here's the
reason
thing, bro.
wait,
Roman
wait,
Reigns is also
wait,
getting
wait.
put over by X amount of.
KG, you are on a hill alone, bro. And the reason why you're on that
I'm not on the hill alone. Listen, how many people put Roman Reigns over when he was champion or before he was champion compared to Kevin Owens? Think about that. Roman Reigns, or before Roman Reigns, I mean, Randy Orton, John Cena, CM Punk, Bryan Danielson. How many people put Kevin Owens over? You're arguing at this point where how much money he's drawing, but how many people put Kevin Owens over? There were superstars, there were megastars of other eras. Think about that. You're talking about how
I
much money
got
he
you.
dropped.
I've been sitting on this because you just said it. Okay, so who's the U.S. champion right now?
Logan
Paul.
Logan
Like
Paul.
right now. Why does he matter in wrestling right now?
Made a YouTube star.
I'll tell you why. No. That's not it. Roman Reigns defended his title against him in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, which there's a lot of money there, in the main event, where he put on a match he was not expected to have. Because of the match he put on, WWE trusts him enough to put a championship on him now, a whole year later. And Roman Reigns isn't putting people over in this run just because he's not giving wins to people. While I'm done. Never mind. I'll shut up now. Where's the mute button?
Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens main event at WrestleMania. Drew McIntyre main event in his home country, and also got to a main event with.
What I'm saying is, you talking about how much money did Kevin Owens draw as his first run? Who did he feud with? Roman Reigns literally had the red carpet pulled out for him. Who did Kevin Owens go over before he became champion? That's the point I'm asking right now. You're talking about how much money he draws. Who did Kevin Owens beat? He beat John Cena. Okay, I'll give they both beat John Cena. This man didn't beat Brock Lesnar. He didn't beat Randy Orton, CM Punk, John Cena, Undertaker. Like, before he became the man. You're comparing this to somebody who did he beat? Who did Kevin Owens beat? The people like, I want to pay attention to Kevin Owens. Talking about who draws money. Why should they pay attention to Kevin Owens, the casual fan? Who did he beat?
He beat.
Well,
So
Kevin
I'm as
Owens-
a casual fan. This is your
that's
argument.
the other-
Well, why should I
that's
pay
the
attention
other
to
side of the
guy who has
argument,
not
man.
beat any of the legends that I grew up on?
Kevin Owens isn't going to appeal to anybody outside of a regular wrestling fan, bro. That's the part you're not acknowledging. Again,
No,
Roman Reigns,
he
the
didn't get a
casual
chance to
fan,
beat
is
anyone.
much-
Roman literally beat all these dudes, is what I'm saying.
much like how his cousin The Rock did, he brought the women to the TV. He brought the people outside. He was the appearances he was
All right,
making.
we're walking around. We've been around dead horse. Let's move on.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
cool.
Yeah, because you on your Skip Bayless tonight, bro. I'm actually kind
No,
of
but I'm saying, okay, so
But-
Roman never got the title. Let's put Roman in that space. Who did
You on
Roman,
your Skip
Roman
Bayless
literally
tonight?
beat all these people? Who did Kevin Owens beat? Y'all not answering the question though. That's the problem.
Look, man. The
Who did
real
Kevin Owens
question.
No. Wait, I got it. We don't know who Kevin Owens beat
Because they never let him beat anybody outside of John Cena.
because it didn't matter.
But hell, you saying that like that's just like he beat Honky Tonk Man. They let him beat fucking John Cena.
Bro,
But who did Roman
Listen.
beat? Because you and
Three
your
months
fans
drop. Like
He
seriously.
beat John
Here we
Cena,
go. Here we go.
Undertaker, Randy Orton, CM Punk, Bryan Danielson, Triple H before he became the man. This man done beat every legend that we grew up on. Of course, we gonna gravitate as a casual fan.
Okay, here's
Think
You
about
know
it.
who Kevin Owens beat?
Here we go.
Owens beat? Kevin Owens beat Ezekiel. He did that. He beat Ezekiel. He whooped Ezekiel's
I believe
ass.
this.
Excuse me. He whooped Ezekiel's ass.
Listen, man.
That's what Kevin Owens did.
No,
He said,
main
Ezekiel,
event.
you are a liar. He whooped his ass. And he got fired.
Main event. Next topic.
Listen. And then we'll move on. We'll give CM Punk 20 minutes. But this is like, and I love it, and I love this argument. So don't ever think that this isn't like an argument that I haven't already had before. I've had this argument like a million times while we were off.
Kenny Bayless, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, let's first off, let's just get this out of the way right now. KG was out here fighting, and he actually deserves this. Okay, he deserves all those.
He said, "Welcome to America." Wow, round of applause.
KG was like, I don't like it. Okay, all right. Look,
You will see
You
him
know, stop
Punk
with Skip
mark
Bayless.
for free
bullshit.
today.
Skip Bayless talking about some random stuff. I ain't talking no random contractual informational. Like whatever. I'm tired. It's 11 o'clock. I done dropped the N word now.
That's why I'm saying next topic. Let's go ahead and move.
You gotta blink that out. I don't even like using that word.
okay.
KG, what you been over there drinking, big fella? You got a little sauce in you?
A little sauce in it.
A little sauce over there.
You can't control.
I'm angry, man.
Go ahead.
I'm tired.
Hey,
I'm
that's a
angry.
shirt. You can't control
Look.
it.
CM Punk has made his epic return. Okay, all right. Give me, if you will allow me, give me scenarios that should play out on his return. How WWE,
My opinion don't matter.
and how they should put him together. Like how should they package him at this point? 5 minutes, everybody. 5
He
minutes.
shouldn't get the ring until the Royal Rumble. He can come out, say something to the fans. First off, I don't know how I feel about him being on Raw. Like, I don't know why Raw was able to get both Randy and him.
He'll get both. He'll do both, bro. He not-
Because
they don't
Cody
need-
going to SmackDown.
That's true, but I still think I'm surprised. Well, they're leaving Fox anyway, but I was gonna say I'm surprised Fox didn't try to fight to have CM Punk come to SmackDown, but they leaving them anyway. So, yeah, I would leave him to just first appearance. That way he can fully rest up, get back acclimated to the WWE style of wrestling. Royal Rumble. I don't know if he wins. Hopefully they don't do that goofy mess. Because we know, and as I like to always say, you got to believe in the swerve, man. So this could, everybody thinks, okay, him versus Seth Rollins. It could go back to CM Punk versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 40. Because Roman laid the seeds for that several years ago when they were talking about CM Punk in that interview. And this is when we first got the heel turn. And I think Roman probably just got the championship off of who did he pin in that match? Did he pin Braun or did he pin The Fiend?
The Fiend. Rest in peace.
I think it was around that time. Rest in peace. That was another that had a great feud with Roman Reigns. which was kind of weird. Did y'all get that Uncle Howdy thing? Like I saw that going around last week. They were saying it was Uncle Howdy like lookalike in the background on SmackDown.
I saw that. I was there. I saw that. I saw that walking out, and I was like,
I don't know how I feel about that, but if they can tell the story, like if everything was laid out, let's just say, for example, it's Bray's brother Bo, and he's gonna continue to Uncle Howdy thing. I wouldn't be mad at it if it's Bo, but if it's just like fake Kane, fake Diesel, not fake Kane, but fake Diesel, fake Razor Ramon status, like leave that alone. But yeah, I wouldn't have him return to the ring until Royal Rumble. Much like I think Will said about Jade. I think Jade is gonna debut at the Rumble. Jade may even win the women's Rumble if that happens.
I think she's gonna debut at the Rumble and win. And I'll take a prediction you had and make sense of it. I think she's gonna win the Royal Rumble in her debut and challenge for the NXT title, women's title.
Because Damian Priest getting the NXT title. I'm sorry.
Jay gonna face Bianca Belair.
Say one more time.
I don't know how it's gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna happen. Jay gonna face Bianca Belair.
I don't want that at all.
I want that because
SummerSlam or something.
Oh, you mean not yet? Where else
They
did
might
she go?
They might really build up.
No,
They might not give you that right
that's
away.
too hot. That's what I'm saying. That's too. See, y'all be talking about me. Yeah, it's all hot take.
We'll see.
Why can't you go straight to Jade? You can't go straight to Jade versus Bianca. Everybody wants to see that.
No, you don't go straight to Jade versus Charlotte either, though. Because Charlotte the 15th.
I didn't say Jade. I said NXT.
Oh, my fault.
I've been saying NXT.
I'm ready to Canadian destroy Joe. That's all it is.
No, Will said that he thinks she would win and she would go to face for the NXT Women's Championship, which is, I think, perfect for Jay. Canadian Destroyer on Joe would be hilarious. He only skipped. Kenny got the 11s on.
No, I was just saying Bianca, not just because it's like it's on time. This time for so Bianca got her moment the last 3 years. Is all I'm saying. I would like to see her pave the way for somebody else. I don't care if it's not even about a race thing, just about a younger talent type thing. Because she got her moment. She main evented WrestleMania with Sasha night 1 and WrestleMania 37. She had up until last year before Rhea and Charlotte reinvented the wheel. Becky and Bianca was probably the best women's match in WrestleMania history, honestly, in my opinion. And then Rhea and Charlotte kind of topped that. There was those are two years. They're interchangeable. I was just saying maybe it's time for Bianca to pave that way for somebody at WrestleMania where it's not that high up and it doesn't have to be for a championship. But if it's for a championship, I would like to see Jade on a bigger stage because they obviously have big hopes for her. NXT, I'm not gonna say it's not televised, but I feel like she's gonna be one of those people they want to market. And I don't know if that's a big enough stage where they want to see her. It's the perfect start for her. So I don't know if they even should have announced her return or her debut, so to speak. But I wouldn't be mad at that either. It depends on who they have the title on too. Because
that debut didn't seem a little familiar to you though. I felt a little MVP vibes from how they were kind of positioning Jay.
Yeah, I could see that, right? Because they said when they debuted him, fair point, Logan, when they were he's the highest paid person ever. I wouldn't be mad at that. Kind of to Will's point, though, it would have been nice if they kept the title on Becky, even though that's very high up on the totem pole. It's more like that's still NXT, though. Because now it's she goes NXT, how much of impact is that? I wouldn't be mad if she shows up, eliminates Bianca, and somehow they set that up, and it's a non-title match. Because they need to have more women showcased anyway, because they don't care about the tag titles, let's face it. That's just that's more titles for the women. And it's a shame that they do it that way. I feel like they could have 3 marquee matchups if they do it, if they have her show up and eliminate Bianca. That's how I'm kind of looking at it, because you go NXT, it's I want 3 marquee matchups for the women on the card, because the tag titles, like I said, they really don't matter at this point. And it's not to crap on it because they should matter, but they don't market them enough to matter. I would like to see Raquel and Rhea, because they kind of been like they've had their one-off matches. I feel like we're gonna get Rhea and Becky, which I'm fine with. It's two big enough names. So maybe I think Raquel wins and they tell that storyline full told, because you remember Io took the title off of her, I believe, in that triple threat. Well, no, she took it off Charlotte.
Took it off Charlotte, yeah.
Yeah.
She was feuding with Charlotte and Rhea.
Yeah. I would rather just see that, because I want 3 big marquee matchups for the women. Not just because of women, because they're women, but a lot of them, we deserve to see more than just, because they, like I said, they don't market the tag titles. I want to see 3 big marquee matchups, and I feel that's a big marquee matchup. It's good enough on the card, whether it be night 1 or night 2, where we're getting 2 on one card, because there will be 4 matchups either way, but at least we get 2 each night that way, if that makes sense. We get a tag title match, and we're going to get a world title match on both nights. We'll get one night, whoever gets the Raw or Women or the SmackDown is going to be night 1 or night 2 with the tag titles, and then we'll get that 4th one. So at least we have 2 on both shows. That's kind of what I get.
I think I saw someone on Twitter, not Twitter, on TikTok say that the way that Triple H is trying to book the women right now and trying to undo all the shenanigans that Vince did is going to take some time. And it's just like, what I learned in politics was, if you have 4 bad years as whatever ranking officer you are, it takes 8 good years to fix it. And I think that's going to take a while to fix it. Honestly, if you book CM Punk, he can't win at WrestleMania. He's got a main event, but he can't win. If I'm booking CM Punk, it's CM Punk versus Seth Rollins. You do exactly what KG said, where he was like, you've stolen every gimmick from me. You stole all this from me. And you keep running that program for God knows. You keep running that program for as long as you can run it. And I would run it for 6 to 8 months, to be honest with you. I'm just them going back and forth. Because at least if you put CM Punk in the ring with someone who can carry him the whole time, whatever, with WWE's pace, now we cooking with something at that point, or whatever, because CM Punk can do something. In terms of like the women's titles, in terms of how things go, Io is going to lose her title at WrestleMania. It's going to happen. It might even happen at Royal Rumble, just because as champion,
you know what they're building. Oh God, you finish. Sorry.
She's a great wrestler, but it's just one of those things where she's an afterthought as women's champion. Rhea will probably not lose her champion till after Perth, after they go to Perth, Australia, and then she'll lose her title after that.
Sure, why losing to WrestleMania? Probably the.
Remember, they got to go.
Actually, losing to Becky.
They got to go to Australia.
Yeah,
she'll
lose before then.
Yeah, she got.
No, she'll lose it probably to Becky, because that's the last marquee match that Rhea has. So Io might lose it to a babyface Bayley, because Bayley's due for a babyface run. Now we don't need the Buddy Baileys anymore, but like she's due for a run as a babyface, like a true babyface run where Triple H can control it. Because that was one of the reasons he was pissed when he wasn't in charge of creative. If you remember, there were like 4 talents he was pissed about. When we all first met, he was pissed because he was like, Vince dropped the ball with Bayley. He was like, Vince dropped the ball with Sammy, and he dropped the ball with American Alpha. So Bayley might get a babyface run. So and it looks like that's what the Baileys, because she noticed she took the pinfall loss in War Games. So I feel like they're gonna kick her out of Damage Control. Bayley's gonna rebuild herself. She ain't coming back with the Bayley buddies. She might come back with a revamped theme as a babyface, similar to the theme. She doesn't come back with the Bayley buddies. So they'll probably be Io and Bayley.
Yeah.
So maybe Bayley wins the Royal Rumble.
Yeah. I think I agree with that.
She returns with money, Mercedes Moné.
No, man, it's not gonna happen for no.
That's another rumor.
That is very much valuable.
Are you serious? No.
I mean, if they have the tag titles, but no, I'll rephrase, because Becky don't need another run. That'd be nice if Sasha returned to win the Rumble, because of the fact that Bayley and Io are in the same show. That's already a tie-in, so she don't need to win the Rumble to challenge her. Like Logan said, if Sasha can return. Sorry, I got the burps. I had fucking tramping pizza and being a fat ass.
KG, you gotta contractually call Mercedes Moné. You can't call her Sasha.
Yeah, you gotta call her Mercedes.
You
Moné.
call, you said Sasha, you gotta say Monet.
I call her whatever I want to call her. I'll call her Mercedes Bernardo if I want to, because that's her real name.
You
We
might
not
get
on
offended
contract
and
with
kick
them.
you in the shin
Oh,
or
you
cuss
gonna
you
get-
out real loud.
Oh, the sassiness.
Sassy.
She
She'll
gonna,
hit
she
you
gonna
with her
cuss me out like she
Latino
did old dude. You didn't hear those
Yeah.
rumors from me? Don't talk about them rumors. So anyway,
Sorry. I'm sorry. All right, fellas.
Shout out to King Cayman, man. He been with us the whole show.
Yeah, man. Been saying this hilarious ass stuff for the most part. I think he said at one point the tag team titles are cursed like Danhausen, which is
Mm-hmm.
brilliant, man.
we
Which
are
is very
timeless
nice
like
to hear
Tony
from you.
Storm.
Joe didn't let me get my big dog take, man. I had a question for y'all.
No, go ahead and get the big. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
All right, big dog take. Who is the big dog of AEW? Who is the big dog of WWE? Who is the big dog of New Japan? And who is the big dog of Impact right now? Both men and women. King in the black robe. We're gonna start with you.
Okay, this is easy. WWE, Rhea Ripley and Roman Reigns. AEW, Tony Storm and MJF. New Japan. That's tough. I gotta think on that one. I'll come back to that one.
Impact. You got Impact.
Impact could be Trinity and Eddie Edwards.
Yep.
To me, I'll come back to New Japan because there's a lot of stuff going on in New Japan right now, especially with them going back and forth with Ring of Honor and AEW right now. So
Everybody.
yeah,
So okay, if you don't want to do Japan, then just say NXT. Fuck it.
oh NXT. That's Trick Williams. Unfortunately,
I'll take care. Okay, Trick Williams and who? Who on the ladies?
Tiffany Stratton.
Shout out to Joe, because Joe said Tiffany Stratton was that deal, and Tiffany is that deal. I
Wait,
do have to give him credit.
wait. Somebody called. So what's the chick name with the dunk with
Nikita Lyons.
somebody called Nakia Lyons MAGA the Stallion.
As well, B.
I understood that right away. Is it bad that I knew you meant her when you did this? Like,
Yeah. Yeah,
that's all it took. I'm terrible.
Also, I gotta agree. Don't ask about
KG.
Maggie or
Yeah, I
whatever
was
King
gonna say
Black,
KG
Black
yours.
Robe said. Because also, I forgot I changed my number like 3 times. And I told him who I was, and I was like, wished him well. He was like, "You're my friend too." I feel like I got the Batista treatment. You're supposed to be my friend.
I'm sorry. That was funny. I'm sorry. It wasn't that funny.
Keith, KG, big dog talk. Who's the top? Who's the top of the top
Oh,
for all of those?
exactly what King the Black Robe said. No, it's
Everybody?
Not outside of, only NXT I would change is because they're trying to push new talent. I'll go Ilya. Only thing I'll switch is that for now, and not because he's a champion, but also Tiffany Stratton she's making a deal of herself. I got to go back and watch that Extreme Rules match, but they got like rave reviews from New Japan guy who craps on women's wrestling. So I know that was like 2 months ago. Her and Becky Lynch had that street fight, but they got pretty high reviews from him, and he craps on women's wrestling. At least WWE, AEW, anything that goes over 15 minutes is 4 stars. So they got 4.5.
All right. Big Joe, your top of the top for those companies.
WWE, Roman and Rhea. Impact, I will say Josh Alexander and Trinity. NXT is Dragunov and Tiffany Stratton. I know Valkyrie's champion. I know that, but she's just Tiffany Stratton made that belt, and I think she lost it too soon to Becky, but that's neither here nor there. And AEW, I am going to say Tony Storm and Swerve Strickland.
Okay.
And New Japan is difficult because it would have been like Will Ospreay.
No one's gonna swerve when they drive. Y'all are lame.
And all that stuff, it'd been like because it'd been like Will Ospreay's fight, but he's still with New Japan, and technically he's still with AEW, and technically he's still
My issue, yeah.
No, I think he's officially all elite. That's what they announced
Yeah,
it. Like, I think he's under contract, but like once it runs out, I think he's like it's no different than Jay White. Like, I think he was officially a free agent / I think New Japan can't technically keep people because if that makes sense, outside of people that are maybe actual citizens.
okay. I get
that might sound dumb. That might be correct.
that makes sense.
Because that's why I can't.
Yeah.
Because they announced it at Full Gear
Mm-hmm.
that he was all elite. Like he's the new assignee. So I don't think New Japan could technically, unless you're a citizen, can keep you under contract.
And Jay White was doing a stint with Impact during that time he was over.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. I think that might be the actual. I gotta fact check it, but I feel like if they're not a citizen, I don't think they can technically keep them under contract. Like you can work for them, but I don't think they can unless you sign one too. That's another thing. If you sign it, I think obviously you can. But I think if you're not a citizen / don't sign a contract to say I'm full time,
Yeah.
I don't think they can technically hold them.
All right.
Who else?
I get
Who else?
3 hours of sleep.
Who else gonna go?
That's it. I'm just keeping it light, man, on this first episode. They're gonna get more interesting as we go.
All right, here we go. Listen to me right now. Listen to me good. You Hot Take Wrestling fans out there that are going to see this on YouTube. There are going to be interviews that are going to happen on a regular basis. There are going to be a bunch of TikTokers, a bunch of famous wrestlers as well, a bunch of people that do wrestling. All right. There's going to always be recaps on Wednesdays. That's going to go live. That's going to happen. Thursdays, it might go live too. I'm not guaranteeing it. I'm not sure yet. But there's going to be a lot of things that's going to be happening and transpiring over the next couple of weeks. What I need you to do, like, share, subscribe, tell somebody about Hot Take Wrestling as much as possible. Let them know, hey, man, you like wrestling? Yeah. Watch Hot Take Wrestling Podcast here. Follow them on all social media websites at Hot Take Wrestling on Instagram, Twitter, Wrestling Take, baby, on X. And stay off the porn, guys. Bad for you. And also on YouTube at NMG TV. All right. Also, we cannot do this show without our contributing members, which are as follows: Ken Gardner, CM Punk Mark, Ill Will, Clutch Daddy Baby, Old Man Logan Incorporated, Homeboy No Chill with Phil, and myself, Joe Freeland, aka Toxic Jose. With that being said, and with all those things happening in front of us, this has been a night. Make yours a good night. Get some sleep, get some rest. Remember, be kind to everyone and keep watching wrestling, ladies and gentlemen.
We don't get no catchphrases no more to say goodbye.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the catchphrases. It's been a while since we did this stuff, though. It's been a while.
Why is Raquel Gonzalez always showing off her back and she ain't got no ass?
Okay. Why is Twitter certainly turned into sound like it's a porn site / we're just X. Second of all, I'm not eating food for the next 2 days because old man Logan did not cook no deep fried turkey for the crew. So I'm fasting. I'm angry.
Yeah, you both.
I'm hangry.
And where is my shirt, old man Logan? I'm sorry.
Oh God, here we go.
All right, here we go. My bad.
All right, see, the tribal chief has been holding on to those shirts because main event I've watched, I've observed. See, the wise man told me some things about my right-hand man, and I said, nah, can't be him, can't be true. And then as we took our break, I saw the ascension of the main event known as Joe Freeland, okay? I saw the ascension. I saw the gigs going.
Look, I don't trust nobody with no gold chain. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's 2023. You ever wearing a gold chain? I don't trust you, man.
I saw one main event potting with another podcast crew, and I said, "This cannot be true. This cannot be. He is not cheating on his brothers, his bloodline.
Say cheating.
He's cheating on his brothers.
Say cheating.
Yes."
Okay, we're gonna hit straight here.
Tribal Chief was very displeased and upset, which means next episode, when the wise man is here, it's the tribal court of one main event Joe Freeline.
I'm going to tribal court.
Yes, you are. We are
You
having.
need to go to tribal court because you got Popeyes over here charging $100 for Cajun turkeys. You could have cooked some for the whole crew.
And
He's on your ass about this turkey.
You're gonna give us that fucking turkey.
And the bad thing was, the tribal chief said, "Hey, let's try to get together for Survivor Series." Nobody hit the tribal chief back.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
We need to have money. We need to like throw some money at Vinnie Mac and tell him a New Year's bash. We're gonna get number B card wrestlers. We're gonna get a Kira Tozawa.
First off, if I'm going to tribal court, if I'm going to tribal court, my tribal council ill will not have these shenanigans.
Absolutely not.
For next week.
Absolutely not. Be proud of this man. He out here cross branding, and y'all trying to like come down on him. What is that?
He has to see. There's one thing to cross brand and promote, which he was cross branding and promoting, but you have to have the blessings of your wise man. He did not seek his counsel. He did not say, "Wise man, I have an opportunity." See, it wasn't even about talking to the tribal chief. He was supposed to talk to the wise man. And then from there, the wise man could have said, "My tribal chief, your right hand is ready to ascend to the main event." And he would have gotten my blessing, but he did not do such a thing.
And yet, he out here putting hot take on the map. You gonna make my job easy next week.
No, CCC, there's so much more to divulge. And the wise man.
Oh, we remember how it all came together.
Wise man.
I'm on poo-poo heads behind when he come on here next week.
Wise man. And King Cayman, I'm making this introductory right now, and I'm making this announcement right now. King Cayman is actually going to be judge, jury, and possibly executioner of this tribal court. Solo!
Me and my counsel are prepared for such things. We're not going to have this.
Miro! Now that's what we need.
What?
The Redeemer.
Oh, no.
Our favorite champion, yes.
We had a redeemer in Brooklyn, but Joe messed it up.
All right, and on that note, we're going to end the stream.
Oh, all right. Good night.
Thank you.
Take good night. Good night. Take care, guys. Bye.
Good night, everyone. Yep.
Thank you.
Yep.